Hey everybody, it's Mike with another video workout for you, number 35 in this series, and today we are going to do Tabatas, and that should translate to meaning going all out all the time when you're working. What it really means is 8 sets, 20 seconds of work with 10 seconds of rest. So this workout, because of its length, this will be 28 minutes altogether. This will be much more like the workouts that we would do here in the gym than some of the older workouts on this channel. Again, trying to give you a little bit of variety here. These are kind of repurposed Facebook Live videos from several months ago, trying to get you some good variety here. So today we'll be going through a series of 6 different 2 exercise sequences. We'll be alternating back and forth within each of those sequences 4 times for 8 total sets. Again, the timing is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Once we make it through 8 sets, we'll take a minute break and then move on to 2 new exercises. Again, we'll have 6 groupings of exercises altogether. I point over that way because the other boards I have stored over there, and I'll switch these out as we get to each one of these. We'll have 1 minute again between each of the groups of exercises, so plenty of rest. Tabatas really are all about high intensity. This is really the core of what high intensity interval training is all about. Go as hard as you can, recover a little bit with those rest periods, and then go all out again. There's a lot of rest relative to your working time, and that's why these workouts can be so effective, and you can get a lot more done in a 28-minute workout than you could with an hour of walking or jogging or bike riding or whatever it is. So that's why people love these sorts of workouts. No programmed warm-up in this one, however, although there is a lot of programmed rest. So if you need to warm up, stop the video at some point before we jump in and take a few minutes and do a warm-up. As is my norm, I do have the first couple of exercises set up so that you could conceivably warm up with those exercises. Spidermans and seated flutterkicks. Those are more core-based exercises, even though the Spidermans do involve some strength as well, but neither one of those are going to shoot your heart rate up through the roof. So you can use those first 2 exercises as your warm-up if you don't have longer than the 28 minutes or so that this entire workout will take. So if you guys are ready, if you're going to warm up, stop now, go warm up. If you're already warmed up or going to use the first couple of exercises as your warm-up, we'll get this thing going. So Spiderman's first, that's that push-up position. You're gonna bring your knee to or outside your elbow. You can keep that leg off the ground or step it out. That will be a little bit less intense, and I'll show you that. Hopefully you can see most of what I'm doing back there behind this sign. And then seated flutter kicks, a core exercise. You'll be seated, you'll be bracing yourself, and your legs will be out and going up and down. It'll look just like that. Anyway, peace in. We're gonna start now in 3, 2, 1, and go. Spidermans. So push-up position, 20 seconds worth. So bring your knee to or outside your elbow if you can. Somewhere in the vicinity of your elbow is just fine. And again, you can step out. Keep that foot planted when you come forward as opposed to keeping it off the ground. Keeping it off is a little bit more difficult than not. Okay, seated flutter kicks. You'll be in that seated position. Use your hands to brace yourself. Your legs are going to be up in the air, out in front of you. Try and get them as straight as you can, so you're kind of holding a V-up position more or less with this. Higher up you're able to bring your legs, the more difficult this exercise turns out to be. So do your best with this. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to our Spidermans. We don't even have to get up off the ground. How about that? You're welcome.
Ready?
Okay, again, get in that push-up position and then come forward. The further out to the side you're able to go, the more challenging this exercise becomes. Doing your best to keep those hips level the entire time. Here we go. All right, seated flutter kicks, round number 2. Stretch out that back. All right, here we go. Again, use your hands to help balance yourself in this exercise. This is a little more challenging than you think. All right, nice work. We are halfway through our first Tabata.
Ready?
Maybe,
Go!
if you insist. Don't forget to breathe. I'm guilty of not doing that sometimes, holding my breath, certain exercises. Not the ideal way to go through a workout, holding your breath. All right, seated flutter kicks. Set number 3. If you need to, you can touch the ground with each foot, or try and keep each foot off the ground. Getting a little harder now. 3, 2, wow, and 1. Barely do that last one. Okay, we've got one more set of each of these exercises. One more Spider-Man set, and one more set of our seated flutter kicks. And we'll take a minute break. And there we go. And by there we go, I mean, here we are in our last set of seated flutter kicks. Minute break follows this. And 2 new exercises. So try and push this best you can. Five seconds. Yeah, that was a little tougher than I anticipated it being. So I'm a little more warm now. 2 new exercises coming up. Same timing. We've got sumo squats to do. And then we'll do some more core work with some V-ups. If you want to add some resistance, add some weight to these sumo squats, you can. For today's purposes, I will not. You can just go a little bit faster if you're not using weights or any sort of resistance. You don't have to have weights. You can just hold on to a small child. Kidding. Some laundry detergent, whatever you have to hold on to. If you want to add some weight to it, you can. Again, you don't have to. So sumo squats first, and then V-ups will be our second exercise. Quick sip of water. So sumo squats, set yourself up, nice wide stance, feet out at about a 45-degree angle. Make sure those shoulders are back, that chest is down, and you're looking straight ahead or picking a spot on the ground about 10, 12 feet in front of you. You don't need to measure for accuracy purposes. There we go. All right, V-ups. You're gonna feel fantastic after doing those seated flutter kicks.
Ready? Go!
So that you can't see me grimacing, I'm all the way behind the sign. So you can hear me but not see me. 3 seconds. And done. Good job. All right, back to our sumo squats. A nice wide stance. These should focus a little bit more on the old gluteus maximus. They'll still get some quad work in all of your legs, but it really focuses on the glutes. So the larger muscles in your body, sometimes those are hard to get fired up and have them help you with all sorts of activities. Make sure you squeeze them as you come on up to the top of the squat. All right, V-ups, set number 2.
Go!
This will bring us to the halfway point of our second Tabata. Three, 2, and 1. Okay, set number 3 of sumo squats. You'll notice right here at the beginning of this workout, we're focusing a little bit more on some strength and core work, also by design. The intensity level will pick up as we go through. Still not a crazy intense workout start to finish. Here we go. All right, V-ups, round number 3.
Ready? Go!
We are doing some burpees later, with a slight modification to it to sort of slow them down. Three seconds. Okay, we got one more set of each of these 2 exercises, and we'll take that minute break. I'm gonna try and speed up my squats a little bit here, since it is the last set. Still keep that form together. And shoulders back and down, that chest out. Don't look straight down. Look a little bit ahead. Help keep your spine nice and neutral. All right, last set of V-ups. Again, minute break coming up.
Go!
New exercises. That means I gotta run over and grab a new board. There we go. Good job with that. All right, 2 down. So some new exercises. We'll pick up the pace a little bit from a cardio perspective. We've got some mountain climbers coming up, followed by alternating jackknife sit-ups. Again, some more core work. I think we can see that. And we'll follow that with a little jog, run in place, and then some reverse crunches. But for right now, we are doing mountain climbers and alternating jackknife sit-ups. 20 and 10. I'm gonna grab some water. All right, get yourself set for your mountain climbers. If you have something that acts as sliders, go ahead and use those. I'm not today. Keep those hips nice and level. Take some of that pressure off of your wrists. Let your legs do some work. Pretty quick pace here. Three, 2, and 1. All right, alternating jackknife sit-ups. A lot of the same form cues as we have with V-ups. Get that upper body off the ground. Meet that leg in the middle. Control everything on the way down. And use your core, use your abdominal muscles to help pull yourself up. Don't use momentum, don't try and throw yourself up in the air. Three, 2, and 1. All right, once again, you don't have to get up off the ground. Always a good thing.
Ready?
Mountain climbers, here we go.
Go!
Good quick pace on these. Come on, guys. 3, 2, and 1. And I just said, you don't have to get up off the ground. And I started to get up off the ground. High. Alternating jackknife sit-ups. Three seconds. All right, good job. All right, we are halfway through our third Tabata. Back to our mountain climbers. Try and pick up the pace a little bit more this time. come on. 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, alternating jackknife sit-ups, third set.
Ready? Go.
There we go. All right, one more set of each of these exercises. Got a minute break coming up in the not too distant future. Push the pace here. Should be trying to go as hard as you can. Should be nice and warm and loose now. 5 seconds left. All right, last set of alternating jackknife sit-ups, followed by a minute break.
Ready? Go.
And 2 new exercises. Again, we'll try and keep that intensity level up. Three, 2, and 1. There you go. Grab water if you need it. Next exercise is a jog in place / run in place. Try and do more of a run than a jog. Keep that pace up. And then we'll be doing some reverse crunches. So set yourself up kind of like you're doing flutter kicks, where you're gonna have your hands right underneath your rear end. You can start off with your legs bent. You're gonna get the hips off the ground, bring your knees towards your face, and then bring the legs back. You don't have to go past 90 degrees. They go a little further if you feel comfortable with it. If that doesn't bother your back, that's our reverse crunches. The jog / run in place will be exercise number 1. This will be Tabata number 4 of the 6 that we are going to do. All right, you guys ready to go?
Ready?
Timer dudes just asked that question.
Go.
Let's go. Let's try and run it. And get that heart rate up. Use your arms to help you out with this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now we're down on the ground. Reverse crunches can help protect your back. Get the hands somewhere where you can get that low back pressed into the ground. And then you bring your knees towards your face. Hips come off the ground. And breathe out when you do that crunch. How far forward your legs go is partly up to how comfortable you are with bringing them down towards the ground. They don't have to travel far in reality. Okay, jog, run in place. Set number 2.
Ready?
All right, here we go. Again, keep that pace up. Last 5 seconds. Good work, guys. All right, we're back down. Let me go from a different angle here. So if you need to watch this and then rewind, see where my legs end up. Now I can't see myself on the screen, but oh well. Breathe out when you have your knees right towards your face. Nice job. All right, we are halfway through Tabata number 4. All right, let's run it. Come on. Slow it down if you need to. Try and keep that pace up here. This is our high intensity exercise in this Tabata. The crunches give you a little more recovery. Whew. There we go. All right, reverse crunches.
Ready? Go.
Nice job. All right, one more set of each. So this is the last time we're doing our jog slash run in place. Here we go. See if you can make this the fastest one you've done. You'll feel this one in your calves later. You do this and you do it fast. You're walking around later going, wow, why do my calves hurt? That'll be why.
Ready?
All right, last set
Go.
of reverse crunches. 1 minute break, and we'll be on to our last board. There we go. Nicely done. All right, next up, 2 new exercises, toe touching ups, and then bicycle crunches. Keeping with that core exercise as our second one, since we don't have that core finishing sequence. So toe touching ups, followed by bicycle crunches. When we're in here being in here, we're usually using toe touching ups primarily as a warm-up exercise. Every now and then we'll throw it into a regular routine. You can do these as a warm-up, or you can do these as an actual exercise. Key to this one, make sure you're getting those hips back. This is what we call a hip hinge exercise. So get those hips back on this one.
Ready?
As you're doing it.
Go.
And try and keep a good steady pace. You can also go low impact, low intensity, and not jump. But try and jump if you can. It doesn't have to be a big jump. All right, bicycle crunches. Yes, indeed. Remember, don't lock the fingers behind your head.
Go.
The hands beside the head, get those shoulder blades up off the ground, straighten out each leg, try to get your knee to your elbow or vice versa, but don't force it. I don't want you to do anything that wrenches your body around in an attempt to get somewhere that you're physically not capable of. Do your best with that. Whew. All right, toe touch it up's next. Nice work, guys. All right, bicycle crunches next. I'm trying to hit these at different angles on the video so you can see what it is I'm doing, which usually is struggling. This is my most hated core exercise. Because it's a tough one when done properly. All right, we're halfway through our 5th Tabata.
Ready?
Toe touching ups.
Go.
Set number 3. Three seconds. Nicely done. Okay, bicycle crunches.
Ready? Go.
Make sure you straighten out each leg on the bottom. We're not actually trying to do a bicycle motion. There we go. Okay, we have one more of each. Here we go.
Ready? Go.
Again, keep pushing that pace as best as you can. Whatever you have to work with right now, make the most of it. Again, some days are better than others. For me too. There we go. All right. Last set of bicycle crunches. Minute break after this. And we'll wrap things up with our final Tabata. Five seconds. Here we go. That goes out of the way. Okay, our last two exercises. One's a pretty challenging one. It's the reverse crab with that alternating foot reach. So we're gonna be trying to keep our hips off the ground. Modification, I'll show you. You can leave your hips on the ground and reach for each foot. And the second exercise will be burpees with a plank jack. That'll slow them down. So, crab position. Just like it says, reverse crab, upside down. You're gonna reach across. So you're gonna have one arm and one leg off the ground, and your hips as well. Makes that challenging. If that's overly challenging, keep your hips on the ground and do a nice reach across your body. Otherwise, try and get those hips off the ground. You don't have to go super fast for this exercise to be effective. That's going to be a little core work, a little shoulder work, a little tricep work, a little bit of everything. And reach across your body, get that foot. Okay. Now, burpees with a plank jack. So you know what a burpee is. This time we're not going all the way down to the ground. We're doing a plank jack. It'll have the effect of slowing the movement down just a little bit. So push-up position, do that plank jack, bring your legs forward, and then up. Still challenging, of course. We've added some complexity to it. Okay. We're down to 2 minutes of work to go, guys. Do your best to wrap this one up. Okay, get those hips off. Reach across. This is not a pretty looking exercise, but it's very effective. Three, two, one. Okay, burpees with a plank jack. Second time.
Ready?
Possibly, I'm ready.
Go.
Okay, if you insist. I got 5.5 that time. Okay, last half of our last Tabata. Minute 20 to go. Hang in there. After the set, we'll have 1 minute of work remaining. Whew. Only have one more set of those to do. All right, burpees with a plank jack. Here we go. got 6 that time. One more set of each exercise to wrap this one up.
Ready? Go.
These get tough, that's for sure. Okay, burpees with a plank jack. Wrap up your Tabata workout. Here we go. Bring it home, guys. Oh, almost got 7 after the buzzer. I got 7. All right, let me know what you thought of this one. Great job with however and whatever you ended up doing. Shoot me some comments, likes, dislikes, wants for future exercise routines, whatever. As always, thank you again for joining me. Have a great day, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.